Good evening, everyone, and welcome. I hope you have found a cool spot to zoom into our celebration tonight. I'm Paula Rosehart, Associate Director of Advanced Professional Studies in the Faculty of Education at Simon Fraser University, and I'm delighted to be your MC this evening. I would like to acknowledge that I'm speaking to you from the ancestral, traditional, and unceded territories of the Katzie, the Stolo, the Wasatch, the Kwantlen, the Stoneymus, and the Musqueam nations, and the traditional territory of the Tsawwassen First Nation, one of the first BC nations to sign a treaty with the federal and provincial governments. And now I'd like to invite Dr. Richard Vedan, Teacher Lettres, an elder scholar with the Faculty of Education here at SFU, as well as an elder scholar and associate professor emeritus with UBC School of Social Work, to offer the traditional welcome and territorial acknowledgement.
We kwelke Selton, Shishwapan Ken, Renquest Chechaleches. Like most of you, I'm pleased to acknowledge myself as a guest in the territory of my co-socialist relatives. And it's an honor to be invited to say a few words as the graduates soon to become graduates of your respective programs are acknowledged. Musqueam elder, who came from the same community, Seabird Island, as my great-grandfather, Johnny Peters, who left us far too soon. That is, Rose was a lifelong educator, a special ed worker with the Vancouver School Board. And she was dedicated to education for people of all ages and people for Indigenous people, as well as people of all cultures. And her observations were that with the challenges facing Indigenous youth, the stolen rituals and ceremonies were sorely missed in marking periods of transition, such as this celebration. And the Shwapin, we are Potlatch Longhouse people. And when we come together to mark occasions, we take time to reflect on our roots, where we've been, and to get ourselves balanced so we can move forward. I raise my hands to acknowledge the accomplishments that have got you to this point in your journey. I acknowledge the accomplishments of those standing with you, partners, family, all those close to you who have been part of this journey. And I wish you well as you continue your journey. When you embarked upon your respective course of studies, the world was a dramatically different place than it is the one in which you graduate. The things, perhaps the unconscious rituals we had, the practices, the routines that kept us balanced in our day-to-day lives are no longer available or found to be no longer relevant. So such as we're doing a virtual graduation ceremony, we have to become inventive in order to regain that balance. Wherever you are from in the four directions, I invite you to take that time to reflect on where you've been. Perhaps at some time, take your degree, take something close to you and walk, as we saw the parade of down the steps into the quadrangle, and take the time to reflect on all those papers, all those late nights, all those times you fought your way through the snow or through traffic to get to classes. But take time to reflect upon that and do it in a way which is culturally relevant to yourself. It can be co-socialist drums. It can be the marvelous sound of the Simon Fraser pipe band or something that is from your own tradition to mark this occasion. So Kukshjam, Wanakam, these are the words. I raise my hands and salute you all my relations. Ho.
Thank you, Richard, for that beautiful, warm welcome and the reminder about the importance of reflection, balance, and ceremony to mark our accomplishments. On behalf of the entire faculty, I am delighted to see everyone join us to celebrate our newest graduates. I'm here with my SFU graduate cocktail and fan, and I encourage you to grab yourself a cold beverage of your choice while we go over a bit of housekeeping before we jump into the fun stuff. So 1, please keep your mics muted unless we ask you to unmute. 2, feel free to use the chat box to ask questions or to shout out congratulations as you've been doing. 3, please note that we are recording this event to allow others to watch on demand via YouTube at a later date. And 4, if you are posting to social media, I encourage you to use our hashtag #MySFUgrad. We want to see how you're celebrating at home. Show us on Twitter and Instagram by tagging us. We'll be live tweeting throughout the evening, and everyone who posts will go into a draw to win one of 3 $200 prize packs. That sounds exciting. Winners will be notified by July 7th. And most importantly, be kind, have fun, and celebrate. Now that we have that out of the way, I am honored to introduce our first speaker, our Dean of Education, Dr. Susan O'Neill.
Thank you very much, Paula. I really appreciate you hosting us tonight. And I just want to say hello to everyone. I want to thank our elder scholar, Dr. Richard Vadan, for his very warm welcome and for his acknowledgement of the territory. I am joining you from our Faculty of Education building on Burnaby campus. Many of you will know it well, and it's lovely to be here, a bit warm, but it's lovely to be here this evening and joined by some amazing staff who have all helped to make this event possible for us. So I'm very grateful to be able to do that. As you know, our Burnaby Mountain campus is on the unceded traditional territories of the Squamish, the Tsleil-Waututh, the Musqueam, and it's really a pleasure to extend to all our graduates today a heartfelt congratulations. I want you to know that everyone in the Faculty of Education is very, very proud of you. We applaud you along with your parents and family and friends and the faculty and staff. Thank you for joining us today. And all of our faculty and staff, I know, are celebrating this important milestone in your life today. You made this day happen. You did it through your dedication to learning and your commitment, your hard work and your sacrifices, and your hopes and aspirations for the future. And we see that hope, it's shining in your eyes. It gives us the confidence about what's going to happen going forward. Even though we've had to postpone our chance to see you walk across the stage, we can still celebrate together virtually and let you know how proud we are to see you complete this phase of your educational journey. Although the future is always uncertain, in the face of that uncertainty, I know that you can draw on the tools that your education has equipped you with. The curiosity and imagination, the knowledge and the power, so that you can help build a better future. You're going to play a very important part in defining our post-COVID-19 world, and I take great comfort in knowing that we're in really good hands. You have so much to offer, and I know you're going to make an amazing impact on the communities where you live and work and serve. So for now, congratulations. We're going to miss you, but we're excited to see you on your own unique path. And as an SFU alumni, you're always going to belong to our faculty community. Good luck, everyone.
Thank you, Dr. O'Neill. I think this would be a great time to take a moment to do a round of cheers. So I invite you to unmute your mics and participate with applause and cheers. Let's raise a glass to and hear it for our graduating class. Cheers.
People click, there's a little hand clapping you click on.
Thanks for that energy. It's great. Second, I'd like to acknowledge the education faculty and staff who helped us deliver the many academic programs you have just completed. So let's give them a cheer. Woo! Very good. I heard a dog bark, I think. Yeah.
Dogs joining in.
That's great. And finally, I would like to acknowledge all of the family and friends who have gathered with us tonight and those that couldn't be here that have supported you throughout your educational journey. I have no doubt in my mind our graduates are thankful for your ongoing love and support. So let's have a cheer for our family and friends. Yay! Yeah. Wow. That's something you don't hear in a live event. So hear it for the dog. Thank you for that. What great Zoom energy. I can feel the excitement over the internet energy waves. So thank you for that. When we invited our graduates to join us tonight, we also gave them an opportunity to send a video message. And here's what they had to share with us.
Hey, it's graduation time. It's so exciting. It's been a very long process for me, and I'm very excited to have come to this point, and I want to thank everybody who has helped me along the way.
If I had to describe my SFU experience in one word, it would be...
If I had to describe my SFU experience in one word...
If I had to describe my SFU experience
in one word, it
would be...
surprising,
engaging,
lively.
It would be challenging.
My favorite class was Education 311, Foundation in Aboriginal Education, Culture and Languages.
Education 382, Diversity in Education.
My favorite class was Education 807, Inquiry into Practice with Dr. Lynn Fells.
Lynn, Dr. Fells, your support and encouragement and nudges and prods you've been so kind and so generous and so gentle, so patient. I want to thank you.
My favorite class, and this should probably come as no surprise to many of my classmates, but any class that afforded me the opportunity to dance in class was my favorite class. And there were a surprisingly large number of them in the Faculty of Education.
Learning through a pandemic taught me
that people can adapt and thrive in spite of change at the drop of a hat.
It taught me to do things at my own pace and set my own deadlines.
Time management.
The importance of being in class with a professor and classmates, and how we build our knowledge through that interaction with others.
The thing I'll miss most about the Faculty of Education
is a community of staff and students who are so passionate about education.
The amazing professors that I had the opportunity to learn from.
The sense of community.
The weekly professional development from conversations with skilled professors and phenomenal colleagues.
One piece of advice for my fellow graduates is don't view graduation as the end of your learning. Rather see it as a beginning.
Continue to learn from everything, and good luck to us all.
Be persistent in order to bring about meaningful change in the systems where you learn and work.
You may soon begin working in a new profession and will be learning on the job. However, once that's completed, I encourage you to keep educating yourselves. Learn to fix a bike or a new dance move. Teach yourself to build a planter, whatever it is. Just keep learning.
No matter what you decide to do after university, just remember to go at your own pace and take breaks to appreciate the small things in life that bring you joy.
And congratulations, everybody. This is time to celebrate. Good luck and take care.
thanks to all those graduates who shared these wonderful stories with us. I'd now like to pass us over to our Director of Undergraduate Programs in the Faculty of Education, Dr. Margaret McDonald.
Thank you very much, Paula, and I really appreciate seeing the students in the video. That was wonderful. I first want to acknowledge that I'm speaking to you this evening from the unceded traditional territories of the Squamish Nation, and say congratulations, graduates. This is a very special day for you and your families. You've worked hard for this moment through many modalities, including remote instruction with Zoom and Canvas, and in our early pre-pandemic world, in-person instruction to complete this degree. This shows not only your commitment to education, but an incredible resilience in the face of our shifting contexts and learning requirements. What a huge accomplishment. Today, we have 375 students graduating with their Bachelor of Education and 76 students graduating with their Bachelor of General Studies in Education. We also have 10 post-baccalaureate diplomas being awarded and 10 certificates in professional practice. As others have already said, although this event is not necessarily the ceremony you may have been hoping for, it really does provide us an opportunity to come together and recognize the significance of this moment and the completion of your Bachelor of General Studies, Bachelor of Education second degree, and perhaps for some of you, your post-baccalaureate diploma or certificate in professional practice. During your time at SFU, you've created a strong foundation on which to build a fulfilling career. And this is a tremendous accomplishment for you, your families, your community, and all your loved ones. I personally want to commend you on this accomplishment, knowing that part of your coursework has been completed under these very different circumstances, and now a heat wave included, shows your ability to adapt and your commitment to education. So well done, graduates, you've made it. Maybe we can unmute your mics and join for a brief shout out or a round of applause.
Yay!
Just trying to get that dog going again. I also have the honor this evening to announce the recipient of the Undergraduate Dean's Convocation Medal, Todd Davison, who you saw earlier on the video. Todd completed his Bachelor of General Studies in Education with double minors in social justice and counseling and human development. And he did so in just under 4 years and with a GPA of 4.160. Todd was also awarded the Ken Capel College Transfer Entrance Scholarship in fall 2019 and the SFU Alumni Scholarship Spring 2020 and Spring 2021, the Ethel Barbara Tuck Undergraduate Scholarship in Education in fall 2020, as well as the Undergraduate Open Scholarship in summer 2020 and spring 2021. He managed to do this while conquering medical challenges.
Do I look decent enough?
And continuing his volunteer work for the SFU Special Olympics Camp and the Koikoichi Karate Tournament. Todd will be entering PDP this fall, and we wish him continued success as he fulfills his goal of becoming an elementary school teacher. Good luck, Todd, and congratulations on your accomplishments. And back to you, Paula.
Thank you, Margaret. And yes, congratulations to Todd and to all our undergraduate graduates. And now for professional program graduates from the PDP and PQP program who are joining us tonight. Dr. Paul Neufeld, Director of Professional Programs in Education, couldn't join us live today, but he did send us a video message to share with you.
Dear graduates, congratulations. To have persevered in your studies and completed your programs during a global pandemic really is remarkable. We are so very thankful for your flexibility and awed by your commitment, passion, and resilience over the past year. It is with deep appreciation that I congratulate you on your accomplishment and on your commitment to a life as an educator, a life in which you will have the opportunity to alter for the better the lives of our children and youth, and in so doing, to improve our collective lives as well. What could be more important than that? I wish you the very best as you move into the next phases of your lives. Take care.
So let's unmute, raise our glasses again, and give a big cheer of congratulations to our newly certified teachers. Well done. And now I'd like to turn this over to my colleague, the Associate Dean of Graduate Studies and Education, Dr. Lucy Lemire.
Thank you so much, Paula. And welcome, everybody. It is really wonderful to have everyone join us for this celebration this afternoon. I'm talking to you this afternoon from the traditional territory of the Squamish Nation, and I thank the Squamish people for their care of this beautiful place that I call home. And I gratefully acknowledge how privileged I am to be here. As Associate Dean Graduate Studies, I'm absolutely delighted to have the opportunity to honor and congratulate our graduate students on the successful completion of their various credentials. The Faculty of Education has the largest graduate program at SFU, with nearly 1,100 students participating in our various research-intensive and professionally oriented programs. At Convocation today, we are conferring degrees to 19 doctoral students, 14 who are receiving PhDs, and 5 who are receiving EDDs. Each of these doctoral students completed leading edge research investigations within a diverse range of areas, including educational psychology, arts education, mathematics education, eco-education, language education, and social justice in education. We have 99 master's students graduating today, with 91 receiving a master's in education, 7 a Master of Arts in education, and 1 a Master of Science in education. And we also have 78 students receiving a graduate diploma in advanced professional studies. To our graduates, each of you has worked hard and made sacrifices to complete your program of studies, as everybody has noted, particularly over the last year and a half or so. And your instructors and the staff in graduate studies are very proud of you. Don't underestimate how proud the staff are. They really are rooting for all of you. During your time with us, you've enriched our lives, and we are confident that you will now go on to lead in your various fields, enriching the lives of your colleagues and students, advancing education in British Columbia and beyond. So on behalf of our faculty, I wish to extend my sincere congratulations to each of you for your wonderful accomplishment. So as we have before, let's give a cheer for the graduating graduate students. I also have the honor this afternoon of announcing the recipients of the Dean of Graduate Studies Convocation Medal to 2 of our most outstanding graduate students, Dr. Alexandra Patzek and Dr. Louise St. Pierre. Dr. Alexandra Patzek's doctoral thesis, Measuring and Understanding Self-Handicapping in Education, broadens theorizing and research on counterproductive learning strategies with the aim of improving students' motivation and helping them achieve their academic goals. Alex's doctoral studies were funded through various awards, including a multi-year entrance scholarship, which is awarded to only 3 SFU students a year. Now an assistant professor in educational psychology at George Mason University, Alex, Alex was active in presenting and publishing her research throughout her graduate studies. Her supervisor, Dr. Phil Winnie, noted that, and I quote, Alexandra Patzek is a truly exceptional and most promising young scholar, outstanding in an already group of amazing students who are now colleagues that I've had the privilege to supervise. So Alex, I offer you a very warm congratulations. Dr. Louise St. Pierre's thesis, Baskets of Offerings, Design, Nature, Animism, and Pedagogy, investigates alternate ways of knowing and learning that help designers grasp the extent to which their creations involve human and more than human forms of life. Her research draws extensively from the wisdom traditions as well as contemplative practices. Louise is currently a faculty member in the Faculty of Design and Dynamic Media at Emily Carr University. As stated by her doctoral supervisor, Dr. Hisoon Bai, Louise has been implementing in her university teaching the design philosophy and pedagogy that she sketched out in her thesis, inspiring, mentoring, and preparing the next generation of designers to further augment and refine the paradigm shift that she, with like-minded colleagues around the world, has initiated. So Louise, to you as well, a very warm congratulations. Thank you, Paula.
Thank you. And again, congratulations to all our graduates. Thank you, Margaret, Lucy, and Paul. And while not all our faculty members could join us tonight, some did record messages to share with you.
Hi, graduates.
Annie, bonjour.
Hi, graduands of summer 2021.
My name is Dr. Vicky Kelly. I'm an Indigenous scholar in the Faculty of Education, and I'm speaking to you from the territories of the Serpent River Anishinaabeg people in Ontario. It is with great pleasure that I greet each and every one of you as graduate students in the Faculty of Education and raise my hands to you in congratulations.
A big congratulations to all our graduates today.
Let me raise my hands in high appreciation to you and acknowledge all your hard work that's taken you to today.
You have impressed us with your ability to persevere and your commitment to your studies during this very difficult year.
Congratulations, everyone, for arriving here at the threshold of a challenging, unknown, I don't know what's going on kind of arrival at the finish line.
Today is a very happy day.
We at Friends of Simon want to congratulate you on this amazing achievement.
Not only completing your degree, but also doing so under extremely difficult circumstances.
We're so proud of all you've done while at SFU, and so proud of what you will do as you journey throughout your lives.
A typical congratulations recognizes your hard work and your passion for learning, and leaves you with a charge to make the future a better place. But this time it's different. Your passion for learning was sorely tested by the chaos of the pandemic and the shift to remote instruction.
I think over the course of your program, you've had moments of self-reflection, moments of learning from your peers, friendships that will last well beyond today's convocation, and a network of support that will continue to see you through and see you forward.
We are so proud of you.
That normally on a day like this would be filled with colorful caps and gowns and happy voices and all the pomp and ceremony of our convocation ceremonies. Well, I deeply regret that I'm not able to join and enjoy that day with all of you in the normal way. But I want to say how much admiration and gratitude I have for all of you, all of our students in the Faculty of Education, and especially for the teachers among you. I had the privilege of supervising a master's cohort, and through following the nature of the inquiries that they were engaged in, I felt that I had a ringside seat into the struggles and the joys and the small victories of working in schools in the conditions of COVID-19.
You actually did have to work harder to succeed with all of the isolation, family care responsibilities, technological transitions, community interruptions, and myriad other disruptions caused by the pandemic.
I measure the quality of my supervision by how much my student and I get to laugh, and we did very well as a team.
Over the years, I've noticed that education graduates are often well positioned to find jobs that can make a difference in society. Of course, there is teaching in schools, but lots of education graduates find work in higher education, in industry, government, and non-governmental organizations.
Your charge to make the future a better place is truly more important than ever, given the realities of climate change, an ongoing pandemic, political polarization, economic inequality, resurgent racism, and attacks on marginalized populations. But in my work with you, I've seen your energy to care for others, your commitment to knowledge and learning as the foundation for change, your drive to make a difference. I've seen your creativity in problem solving, in your critical thinking applied to wicked problems left to you by previous generations, including my own.
It's pretty scary to venture out there, but we can do this together with kindness. And what I know deep in my heart is that the children who you will be teaching, who you are teaching, are blessed to have your presence, because I have been blessed with the gift of your presence over the years that you have been here at Simon Fraser University.
I would also like to extend my invitation to continue the inquiry that you began here with us after you leave. Tell us what you find out there. Tell us what you'd like to see change. Tell us what has to be different. We would love to be a part of your ongoing venture.
I have no doubt that with the tools of your education, with your energy, your passion, your scholarly thoughtfulness, you will change the future.
Each moment matters. Time passes so quickly. Cherish each moment. And there I am giving you advice. And I said I wasn't going to give you advice. I just want to say thank you.
This is a fulfilling and honorable profession, and we're glad to have you in it with us.
So please, please enjoy yourselves and live on in love and truth.
Wishing you all a wonderful celebration tonight with your family and friends.
On behalf of the Faculty of Education and the Indigenous Education Reconciliation Council, we all stand with you. Our drums, our hearts are held high.
I just want to raise my hands with all my heart and wish them well for the journey ahead.
You have my profound gratitude and admiration.
Congrats, everybody.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Thank you ever so much.
It was so wonderful to hear these words of acknowledgement and congratulation from the faculty, and to know that so many people see the hard work and dedication you put into your studies during these very difficult and challenging times. You have much to be proud of, and we are so proud of you. And now, before we wrap up for the evening, we would like to share a special video from SFU Advancement and Alumni Engagement, featuring memories and special moments from the faculty. Again, on behalf of the entire Faculty of Education, thank you for joining us tonight. We do hope you take time to further celebrate your successes. As we draw to a close, I'd like to remind you that the SFU virtual convocation ceremony will begin at 6, and the link is in the chat box. And finally, be well, keep in touch, and we wish you all the very best in your future endeavors. Congratulations.